Good morning, Quakers.
Good morning.
So today we are going to be talking about student-led conferences.
Yeah.
Woo!
Get it.
Okay. So, Mr. O'Connell, when are student-led conferences this year?
Student-led conferences are scheduled for March 22nd. That is a Thursday, and it's a day that we've set aside just for student-led conferences. There'll be no classes that day, and we'll just be meeting with families and students to
That's
celebrate.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
That is correct.
All right.
Correct. This is the first year we've done it with 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. We're really excited about it.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
So what happens if you're in Running Start?
So we expect Running Start students to complete their student-led conference as well on March 22nd, and we've got advisors and staff members, to facilitate those.
Great, that's awesome. Okay, so student-led conferences this year will, the lessons or the outline that students are going to complete are going to be done through your advisory classes. So it's super important that from now until March 22nd that you are in your advisory classes because you will be completing an outline. You might remember this from 9th grade year. It's very similar. And each lesson during advisory will allow you to complete different sections of your outline, and this will serve as your script for that day so that you don't have to memorize anything. You'll have this script in front of you so you can share with your parent and or guardian your progress. And the other piece that's really super important is that you collect best works in 6 of your classes. So the outline has period 1 through 6 on the sheet for you to write down your grade, how you're doing in that class, and it's also part of the process that you collect best works and bring it with you, and you'll get to keep this in your handy dandy green folder that you should have received at advisory. So if you don't have one, come see me, but the outline stays in your green folder, and then during advisory each week you'll complete that and put it right back in your green folder. So have you already started telling parents about this? Like, how are people going to know about this?
Yesterday, a Save the Date went home as a postcard that went home in the mail to all 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. So those should be at your doorstep or in your mailbox here in the next couple days. So families are aware. We've also announced it at our town hall meetings that you've all been at for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. So we're excited about it. It's going to be fun.
Good.
We really see this as a family engagement strategy, which is lined up with our district goals and our school goals, and really just who we are as people, wanting to get our families into the school. But it's also a time to celebrate what you all are doing, the hard work and the effort that you're putting into this.
9th graders. So what are they going to do that day?
They're going to stay home that day. They are.
That's right, because they already did theirs in the Saturday in November.
That's right. Yep.
So they don't have to
so
do
it'll
that.
just be 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, and really you'll come and do your student-led conference, and then you'll be on your way as well. So it's about a 20-minute conference that you'll lead, and then you'll be able to go about your day. There isn't a grade per se, but everybody is receiving a 0.25 credit in their advisory class. And if you were to not do your student-led conference, you simply wouldn't get the credit for your advisory class. Now, I'll say that every effort is going to be made to make sure that you do your student-led conference. We want to provide opportunities for you to do that, whether or not a parent or guardian can come in. Any trusted adult can come in with you. Anybody over the age of 21 that you trust and that cares about you and loves you, that person would be able to serve in that role as well on the 22nd. If for some reason there's a schedule conflict and we can't have it on the 22nd, we will have opportunities outside of that date in the evenings, and we have other staff members that are slated to facilitate those as well.
Your facilitator will be completing a rubric that's complementary to your script to evaluate your presentation skills and the information, your best works, just to make sure you hit every aspect of your student-led conference. And again, it's not a grade, but just some feedback to each student to ensure that you completed it and covered all of the areas that are important.
I have a question, Ms. Mattoon.
What's that?
If a student, let's say, wanted to do a PowerPoint, could they do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
PowerPoint or a Prezi, if that's easier for you, or
Okay.
you really wanted to step your game up and do the presentation, have a visual piece.
Just a shout out to Ms. Patu and her team that has put together put a lot of time and effort into this.
Go
process.
Advisory Team.
Go Advisory Team
and the SLC team. They did all the other work.
We're excited from an adult perspective. So,
All right.
yeah, all
All
right.
right. So SLCs, March 22nd.
March 22nd.
Save the date. Be there.
Now let's go see an example of a student-led conference.
Hi, my name is Kevin, and thank you, Mom, for coming to this student-led conference.
You're welcome.
And this is Ms. Patu, our facilitator, and the purpose of this conference is that we're here to talk about my academic progress, my future plans and goals. And so starting off on my academic development, for my classes, my period 1, I have algebra, and I think I did overall I did a really good job because I ended the class with an A. I would like to talk about my academic development in all my classes. So in period 1, I had an overall good grade in there, an A in algebra, and on the most recent test, I got an A on it, and this is the test.
Nice.
Period 2, I was a TA for the attendance office, and that gave me a lot of experience in helping the public. The third period, I had a core class, LA, online, and I ended the class with a B-, and this is the grade I got on my most recent test.
Okay. Good.
In my fourth period, which is independent living, I ended the class with an A, and we learned about abusive relationships, and this was one of the worksheets about abusive relationships.
This is good information. Nice.
In my fifth period, I had a health class. I did pretty good in the class too. I ended the class with an A as well, and this is the most recent test
Okay.
on viruses.
Nice, son.
Thanks, Mom. In my sixth period, AP Government, I ended the class with a B-, and the most recent project we did was task 5, and it's just a paper. It was on Congress and stuff.
Oh, print. Good. Good.
So academic assessments, this is my transcript, and it shows that I'm on track to graduating, and I have passed all my state tests, like English, math, Washington State history, and I finished my high school and beyond plan. My cumulative GPA is a 2.5 because I did really poorly my freshman and sophomore year, but I turned that around and I did better my junior and senior year. This is my transcript if you want to see it. On to academic goals and plans. My academic goals for this year was to maintain at least a 3.0, and I did accomplish it by getting a 3.7. A future plan is to attend Bellevue College and major in business. Thank you all for coming to my student-led conference.
Yeah, well, thank you,
You're
Kevin.
welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Good job. Very proud of you.